how to overcome disrespect. Oh, let me tell you, girl friendships is hard and it's not easy, so definitely just have one eye open when you're sleeping. Like, trust me, I've lost a handful of friends. I don't care. You're sending Becky a paragraph because she unfollowed you on Instagram. Please. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a girl talk slash advice type of video. I did ask some people on my spam account on my Instagram just to ask me some questions and just some stuff that they might need help with, and I also thought of some things that I wanted to talk about as well, which I have here on my trusted iPad. I also, before we start, just filmed a tutorial on how I achieve this makeup look, so if you're wondering how you can achieve a face card like this, make sure you check out the video because I literally give everything in detail, what products I use, everything, so make sure you go check it out. But let's get on with the video. So first, I think I'm going to start with the people that had asked me questions on Instagram. There isn't that many, which is why I kind of want to get it out of the way first. So let's start with the Instagram questions. So the first question is making friends in sixth form slash in general. So I'm guessing you're asking how. Babe, when you find out the answer, let me know because it's still something I'm trying to learn to this day. Making friends for me is quite difficult because I do struggle with anxiety. Friendships, making friends, I take it very seriously, and it's definitely something that's hard. But some things that have helped me make friends is definitely putting yourself out there. Even if they don't want to be friends with you, it's fine, but at least trying, you know, because not everyone is like evil. You know, there are some people that are really nice and they're probably trying to make friends too, so definitely put yourself out there. Go outside. Going outside, you can make so many friends going outside. If you're in sixth form, because you did say sixth form, join some clubs. Try make, if you're in like lessons and there's the same few people in the lessons that you do have or the classes you have, try make friends with them. You guys can help each other. Yeah, just try break the ice and then go from there, but definitely put yourself out there. If they are moving like they don't want to be friends with you, obviously don't be a bag, like leave them alone. But yeah, you just have to fake it till you make it. Just have some pretend like you're confident even when you're not, and like people are more attracted to you or more drawn to people that kind of, you know, have some confidence, look like they're happy, definitely smile at people. And yeah, just be yourself. Like at the end of the day, like making friends is definitely not easy, especially the older you get. Like I feel like the younger you are, the easier it is, but definitely as you get older it's a bit more difficult. But literally just be yourself, put yourself out there, and naturally what's meant for you will come to you. Like you will form friends, don't worry. The next question is how to overcome disrespect. Oh, let me tell you, babe, I feel like I've been disrespected my whole life, like, to be honest, by people. Like, not even like that, but like I've definitely come across a lot of people who weren't very nice. The one thing I can say about this is if you haven't done anything to that person, and they're just coming at you in a rude way, or they're disrespectful, or they're just rude to you for no reason, definitely know it's everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. Everyone goes through struggles in life, and some people just choose to project and take it out on other people, so just know it's not your fault. Like just know they're actually not okay in the head, like mental illness. For me, the older I've gotten, I've just learned that sometimes not everything needs a response. Like obviously if someone's being rude to you, don't have the disrespect, like make sure you stand up for yourself. But I feel like when I was a lot younger, I was always quick to respond, quick to like go back and forth and argue with people. But it's just like when you do that, you also are bringing yourself to that, down to their level, which is definitely not the mature thing to do. So like if they are being rude to you, obviously say something, stand up for yourself. But it definitely gets to a point where it's just like not everything needs a response. Like just rise above, ignore them, because really they're just looking for a response, and you're not gonna give it to them. So yeah, that's my advice. Next question would be having girlfriends slash being around friends that are not, being around girls that are not obsessed. That are not obsessed. I'm not sure what you mean by this question. Having girlfriends, I've definitely had my share of girlfriends that have ended it up in the friendship going left. But at the end of the day, that's just girls. Like, I feel like girls in general, like, they're very catty. Like, you kind of just have to navigate which girls are for you and which girls are not. Like, girls just like drama, they like beef. And one thing I've noticed in myself, I do get along with boys a lot more initially, because I feel like when you have guy friends, it's like there's not well, unless you guys like each other, it's not really emotional. Like, having a friendship with a boy is more like surface level, whereas girls, I feel like it's more emotional. So like when you have arguments or disagreements, it's like it hits deep. Do you know what I mean? Listen, communication is everything. Like, if they want to be weird and do stuff behind your back, or they're just not being a good friend, communicate that with them. But if the communication is not there, either I say give them the same energy or just cut them off. Like, especially with girls, like, girls are petty. Like, they will long things out, like, to be honest. So with me, I'm really quick to just cut someone off, like, if I feel disrespected. Don't get me wrong, I give people chances, but I feel like I know the point where I know what point for me, like, I know my limit. When it reaches that limit, I know, yeah, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like, I would definitely say maintaining girl friendships is hard and it's not easy. So definitely just have one eye open when you're sleeping. Like, make sure you look out for the fake ones. And this ties perfectly to the next question, which is how to deal with fake friendships and tackle them without beef. Again, communication. You need to talk things out. Like, I feel like, especially not even young people, I feel like in general everyone just thinks everything is beef. Like, not everything is beef. You cannot like something and communicate that to someone without there being an argument. It doesn't always have to end up in an argument when you're trying to communicate how you feel to someone. And if it does and they are trying to argue with you, or they're trying to make it seem like you're the problem, again, cut them off, because clearly they have no comprehension skills, and two, they struggle with how to talk to people. Because what the hell? What do you mean I have a problem and I'm trying to tell you, but it's my fault? How does that work? Yeah, the only way to deal with a fake friendship is literally just cut them off. Why would you want to be friends with someone that's fake, someone that's not a good friend? Just cut them off. Tell them why you no longer want to proceed with the friendship, and then just leave. That's it. Like, sometimes not everything needs an explanation. Like, do you know what I mean? If they're trying to go back and forth, just don't have it. Like, let them know you crossed the boundary and I don't want to be friends with you anymore, and that's it. Leave it at that. Like, so that's my advice. Those are all the Instagram questions. Now I'm going to get on to the topics that I've picked out myself that I think people would want to talk about, hear about. So I do have some right here, so let's get into it. The first topic I want to talk about is losing friends. Trust me, I've lost a handful of friends. Not saying everything was their fault. Some things were my fault too, but it's just a thing where you have to learn and grow from. But don't be afraid to lose friends, guys. Some people are in your life for a lifetime. Some people are in your life for a lesson. Sometimes you need to learn things from people in order to grow and elevate as a person. Like, not everyone is supposed to be your friend. Like, do you know what I mean? Whether that be long term or whatever it is. Like, to me, of course, it's an achievement, you know, it's a blessing if you've been friends with someone for a long time. But for me, like, it doesn't matter if I've been friends with you for 8 years, 10 years, 20 years. Like, if you're a bad friend, I'm gonna cut you off. Of course, it's not an easy thing to do, but I prefer quality over quantity. Like, do you know what I mean? Just because you've been friends with someone for a long time doesn't mean they're actually a good friend. Don't be afraid to lose friends, guys. Everything happens for a reason, and just because you've lost that one friend you've been friends with for a long time doesn't mean you're not gonna go out in the world and make more friends, better friends, you know. Next topic would be tips on how to be confident. Oh, I have heard this question so many times. My number one tip to how to be confident is literally just fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it, and also do things that make you happy, and also take care of yourself. Like for me, definitely I feel my most confident when I look good. Like look good, feel good is really a real thing. Like when I look good, when I feel good, I am my most confident. Like I will take pictures out. Listen, the people know about me, okay? Get yourself together, you know, do things that you love, work out. I love to go to the gym, work out, go for a walk, find hobbies. And even if those things don't make you feel confident, don't make you feel happy, don't make you feel like your best self, just fake it, because eventually if you keep doing something, you're training your mind to believing that's actually true, and eventually it will become true, it will become your reality. But I definitely feel like growing your confidence is like, it's not linear, is that the word? It's not a straight path. It's definitely, you know, it's like climbing up some stairs. You definitely need to build yourself up to it. But at the end of the day, embarrassment, you know, anxiety is literally fake. Like it's actually the devil talking to you. Like don't let the devil get to you, guys. Just be confident. Next thing I want to talk about is social anxiety. So I feel like a lot of people don't, obviously I've spoken about it before earlier on in the previous questions, but I feel like it's not spoken about enough. Like I just want to talk about it. Basically, I think social anxiety is the worst, to be honest. It definitely doesn't make things easy, and it's definitely something I've been struggling with. It literally affects your life in so many ways. Like you're shy. I know it may not seem like I'm shy, guys. I literally just spoke about how I'm confident and everything, but I'm human. Like I definitely do have my times where I'm feeling a bit anxious, like when talking to people, job interviews, making friends. Making friends is so hard, especially someone that, like, I feel like making friends that have like similar interests to you in a world where like everyone wants to be the same is very difficult. Especially at my age, everyone wants to drink, go clubbing, all that stuff, and that's just like, don't get me wrong, I do, you know, I like to go out, but it's not something I do on a regular basis. Like I would rather be at home. Like if you know, you know. Like I'm gonna give you guys one tip that's helped me kind of manage it, and one tip I would give to someone who also has anxiety or social anxiety like me is, again, with the whole making friends thing or just talking to people in general, just try put yourself out there, just act confident. Obviously some people can be really nasty, but 9 times out of 10 like people are gonna be really nice to you, especially if they don't know you. So just try put a smile on your face and everything will be smooth, like, to be honest. And if you are struggling with like conversations and stuff, because I know sometimes if I'm talking to someone new, like it's kind of hard to carry a conversation because you're not really thinking about, oh my gosh, what's the, like with me, if I ask someone a question and I know they're not gonna answer me a question back, I'm kind of thinking in my head, oh my gosh, what can I say, what else can I say to like continue the conversation so it's not awkward. But I would just say try get the person to talk about themselves, because people love to talk about themselves. Like try get the person to talk about themselves, you know, ask them their hobbies and everything. And I feel like, you know, once you get some information off them, it will be kind of easier to bounce back on like asking them questions or just getting to know someone. So that's one tip I would say. If you struggle with talking to people like me, that's one tip I would give you. The last thing I want to talk about in this girl talk slash topic slash advice video, whatever you want to call it, is thoughts on social media, specifically unfollowing people and people taking it too seriously. Guys, I don't know, well obviously it is the generation that we are in right now, but people take you unfollowing them on Instagram or unadding them on Snapchat or just removing them off any social media platform like you're literally like you've killed their mum. It's not that deep. Like if I unfollow you on Instagram, for me, yeah, if someone unfollows me on Instagram, I never think to go out of my way and ask them, oh, why did you unfollow me on this, or why have you removed me on that, or I would never get any like built up pent up anger if someone was to unfollow me. Like, I'd just be like, oh. And 9 times out of 10 I don't even notice. But it's like people nowadays, especially people my age as well, they take it so seriously. Like, it's not that deep. Like, it's literally an app. I feel like people just need to relax. They need to realize that social media isn't real life. Like, it's actually not real life. And just because someone unfollows you doesn't mean you need to make it a whole big drama. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, the world keeps spinning. You're really gonna get upset because Sarah unfollowed you. And 9 times out of 10, if someone's unfollowing you, well, for me anyways, sometimes it's either unintentional or it's intentional. And if it's intentional, it means you've done something that I don't particularly like, and why would I want to engage with whatever you have going on online, you know? If you do stuff that I don't agree with, like, it's not that deep. And I'm sure if it was a celebrity, like, people also need to understand celebrities are real people. I'm sure if a celebrity did something that you didn't like or didn't agree with, or it went against your morals, you would unfollow them. So why is it different when it's like people who are not, like, normal people, regular people who don't have a big following? Like, why do you take it so seriously? I will never understand that. I'm so quick to unfollow someone, I'm so quick to block, like, do you know what I mean? And it never bothered me. Like, I don't care. I just wanted to give my opinion on that. Like, people take it so seriously, and it's like, it's actually not real life. You need to calm down. You need to go outside and touch some grass. Like, you're sending Becky a paragraph because she unfollowed you on Instagram. Please. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want a part 2 of this, let me know. Yeah, I really tried my best to give some good advice. As I said before, if you want a part 2, literally let me know and I will do a part 2. But this is the end of the video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.